Now let's get into her newest video.
Okay.
It is...
I like how she's got her fake porcelain face on.
My final decision. So, right off the bat...
She's going back.
She's going back. She has no dignity, no nothing. She's going right back.
She really has no dignity.
Imagine the public finding out that your husband has a poo-poo fetish before you knew about it because he was telling some other woman, and you're like, I have to forgive him.
I need a husband, though.
Jesus.
Pathetic.
Well, hello. What a long break that was. I've been gone for half a day, I think. All right, so I'm going to talk about this whole situation that you obviously I don't even have to...
Is that Photoshopped? That looks Photoshopped. Like her head looks like it's floating.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no, that's her shirt.
What?
That's her shirt. Look.
Yeah?
I thought her head was just floating on a table or something.
to mention what it is. So if there's one thing I regret the most, it's impulsively
That looks like her
coming on
head's floating. So it's just like holding a floating head. That looks creepy.
here and doing that live stream, talking about my private matters online. I can assure you...
Okay, thank you, chat, for seeing what I saw. Miss Sin's just like a blank wall over here.
I don't understand.
With regards to my marriage, that will never happen again. The internet, especially...
She looks like a chest buster.
Stella
No, you gotta keep that over there.
Stella will never cheat ever again.
You need a...
when you are me and you have dozens of vultures waiting for any scraps.
Okay, rants about haters.
Oh, of course.
Drink. I'm out of drink. Rants about haters.
You throw their way. The internet is not a place to open up if you want a healthy relationship. I learned that the hard way.
You know,
so
the
many
internet
times.
is also not a place to find somebody to cheat with if you want a healthy relationship.
Especially from your wife's fucking community.
Stupid.
You dummy. Yeah, big dummy.
Regardless, all would have come to light anyway, but my reaction could have been to have handled it in private. So I had
It wasn't in private.
It doesn't...
You couldn't have handled it in private, ma'am. It was out.
I hope Sin gets blasted in the first 5 minutes. Well, I'm the only one drinking. Miss Sin ain't.
I'm drinking. What are you talking about? I got 2 drinks here.
She's not doing her part.
I got 2 drinks in front of me.
And chat, you better be doing your part too.
I had a
We'll drink on anything $10 and over. And Miss Sin will take a shot at every 250.
lot of thinking to do. I've been unable to sleep, only thinking about it when I try to fall asleep, and just feeling alone and far away. So I'll just come right out and say I've decided to make my marriage work. And
Oh, I'm shocked. I'm shocked.
I'm so
I'm
shocked.
shocked.
Oh man, I didn't expect anything. Give me some of them ice cubes. It's just... Is anybody...
The ice cubes are in the freezer. That's my water.
Yeah, give me a couple.
That's my ice water for chewing.
Is anybody even remotely shocked?
You can speak.
What are you, saving up to be Jewish? Come on.
Yes.
Imagine the fucking brass oh, hey, you know what? Drink. Saving up to be Jewish is a line from Platoon.
Okay.
Oh. Zach, hashtag bathroom boys. Imagine the fucking balls you have to... I'm gonna make my marriage work.
Good luck with that, ma'am.
I found out my husband has a poop fetish because he started sexy talking to some woman who was one of my fans, and that's how it got out. But we're gonna make it work. He was gonna fly her over.
Yep.
This is some new fucking low right now.
Oh, desperate Chantel.
I'm willing to believe that when he inevitably cheats again, Chantel will say open...
Fitted sheet, where is it? How do we find it? Thank you, neighbors, for your shenanigans.
Drink.
I want to find this thing Fitted sheet is talking about.
I'm willing to bet... I just read that. Scraps. This is A5 Wagyu ribeye. Fair enough. Fair enough. Did you guys hear that douchebag? Does he come back down the street?
Vroom, 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 vroom.
And I will tell you why. Number one reason, just plain and simple, it's the fact that I love Salah.
She sounds mad.
It's the fact that she's desperate for a husband.
Oh, he is going back to. Oh no, he's parked outside. Cool. Thanks, man. Appreciate that. We're 3 on the train.
Woohoo.
What do you say? Drink if we
We
get
will
now,
take Jerusalem.
and drink again. Grumpy Fluffy Bunny, I can't drink, so you got to do it for me. I guess we could do that. Thank you. That is an all drink right there. Let me say we drink at Avita.
Okay.
I love him on a level which I have never loved anyone before because of how he treats me.
Chantel,
Treats you so well.
he wanted to poop on one of your viewers, man.
Yep, he sure did.
He wanted to poop. I poop on you. He wanted to poop on a viewer.
Every single emotion, no matter how corny
He
it may
treats her
have
so well.
looked to some in our couples videos, they were real. Edited,
No, they weren't.
yes,
They were fake.
but real. This man opens doors for me, the car door every time.
Did y'all see the Olive video? No, that dude's weird.
Go
I'm gonna
somewhere.
forgive him because he opens the car door.
He opens car door and give cheek pinch.
I've never had to open a car door. We are together 24/7 when
Okay, I'm gonna count this as gaslighting.
She's gaslighting herself.
Yeah, it's still gaslighting, so cheers.
You're cheating at bingo.
You just agreed.
Kuwait, and he treats me like a queen. I've never felt safer. I know you will all laugh at that, but I'll get to that.
Chantel, laughing at you right now is the makes up lover.
Yes.
Chantel, laughing at you right now is the very least of how everybody feels. I don't
That's
think
true, Ham and Beans. We know they're not together 24/7. Salad's never home.
I don't think that you can really truly understand how fucking much everyone thinks you're a loser.
Really. A loser.
Loser.
That. And I've also never felt more provided for and loved and cared about in this particular way. Which brings me
Poop.
to the treatment.
Chantel,
I mean,
poop.
Chantel, he wanted to poop.
Poop, Chantel.
He wanted to poop on you. No, actually, no.
He wanted to not poop on you. Oof.
He wanted to poop on one of your viewers.
it's royal. I am treated like a queen.
Rat
She's
cat.
a queen.
Yeah, rat cat.
She's treated like a queen, you guys.
Drink.
Queen of
And
the
he has
poop
never
kingdom.
once been abusive or yelled at me or anything.
He didn't
So-
or anything.
He never odd at me, so I have to let him poop on other people.
Mm-hmm.
To say just because he has a fetish, he is an evil man is
No, he's a cheater.
I literally nobody said that.
Like, the fetish is gross, but he's a cheater. He told her he loved her. He wanted to bring her to your home with your family while you were in Canada. It had nothing to do with the poop. He's a cheater and a liar.
Who is claiming he is an evil man?
He's just a piece of shit.
Yeah,
That's all.
nobody. I have not heard one single reactor out there say that he was evil.
Because of the poop.
Yeah,
just
he's gross and weird.
Yeah, gross and weird.
You can never have him on your channel again. You realize that, right?
And she will. She
Not
doesn't
true.
care.
because the proof is in him
Cheater, poopy eater.
treating me amazing for over a year. And I did know about some fetishes he liked, but it didn't really go anywhere. And we just adopted our own intimacy.
Alla is a clout shark, so I'm not super interested in what he has to say. He said he was going to do all this shit, then he never did, so it doesn't matter. But called him out for being a bum and using her for money. We all knew that was already happening.
Yep.
Style. I don't judge him on those fetishes because in his
Woo.
real everyday life, not fantasy,
Give
he's
us
an
a big
amazing
woo.
man.
Give us a woo. It's a cookie.
No,
Whoa.
big woo.
Woo.
There we go.
There we go.
And that's Eve, so drink.
Oh, girl stuff Discord.
I know, woo.
We got to see this.
Drink.
Girl stuff Discord.
Drink.
Girl stuff Discord.
Drink.
I need to see the thing.
Okay, drink.
I drink.
Who would not hurt anyone. Well, maybe he would kung fu a few dickheads, but yeah.
Oh, he would kung fu.
Fuck off. He's gonna kung fu.
He's gonna kung poop. That's what he's gonna do.
Alright, let's see what this is. He's gonna kung fu some dickheads.
Our
Oh, it's only 2 minutes.
native bees. Okay, Bella, corn. Ready, set, rebeat.
Kai Bella was a beezer for a long time. Before she deleted her channel and changed her name to Bella because of the Marty stuff. She was in many of Chantel's live streams. This one sticks out because, well...
What happened? Was that really, K Bella?
Okay, but where's the chat?
This is, it's water. Wait, I'm gonna put it in the chat.
Or maybe, I don't know if that's real or not. Message me on Instagram if that's really you, K Bella. Oh, it's really K Bella. Oh my gosh, no way. Yeah, sorry, Bella. What the heck? I remember, because that's on, like, yeah, no, if that's really K Bella. What the heck? Okay, you have to message me if you want in private and tell me what happened. Like, I'll be there for you 100%. I'm sorry that you went through that. What the heck? Are you, what? Are you in Egypt? Did you go to Egypt or something? Are you okay?
So, Salad was telling her he's sorry that she got SA'd and then proceeded to message her about wanting to SA her.
Yeah, I rape you.
That's very sexy.
Yeah, I'm so sorry. Like, I hope you're okay. And I hope you saw somebody about that, like the police.
Oh, is this when it started? Maybe.
Could be.
Interesting.
So, I mean, my next main reason is because in Kuwait, I do feel like a
Because I want to go back to Kuwait. I owe too much money in the Western world.
princess because of how loving and attentive my husband is. The next thing, this is a one-time occurrence. I'm not naive and will say for certain it will never happen again.
What?
Time occurrence and attentive my husband is. The next thing, this is a one-time occurrence.
No, it's not.
It's the one time he got caught.
Yeah, it's the one time he got caught. Didn't the Red Room just literally fucking happen?
Yep. Last time she was in Canada.
Yeah, so this
And didn't she find him messaging somebody when they were in Thailand?
Yeah, this is not a one-time occurrence.
I'm not naive and will say for certain it will never happen again.
That sounds naive to me.
Sounds stupid.
But if it does, I'm prepared to deal with the consequences. I want to give another chance.
Forgiving.
Nothing.
The consequences are letting him get away with it over and over again.
Does she have any idea the fucking hell she is in for?
That's her consequences. She's prepared.
The hell she is in for when he comes on a vlog. She's gonna have to block every single word that relates to poop.
Oh, she definitely is gonna have to.
So we're gonna have to come up.
She's never gonna have open chats again.
So we're gonna have to come up with new words. Dookie, duty, poopy.
Scat.
Has happened like this before because, well, I just have my ways of knowing, which I won't go into. But even the screenshots that...
No, you don't.
She has her ways of knowing because he showed her all the messages on his phone that she put up as screenshots that show that he didn't reply to anybody, even though he just deleted those ones before he showed her. She's not smart enough to figure out that he just deleted those ones.
And he
had a whole different account that she didn't even know existed.
Exactly. Doesn't he have a different phone too?
I'm sure he does.
were revealed between him and this gang.
She's gonna check his phone. It literally doesn't matter. Sin, do you have a Scatman dono? No, but I have some pretty top tier farts.
What's the Red Room? When she was in Canada last time, Salad was sending pictures around to his friends of some sleeping naked woman that apparently didn't know she was being photographed. And he was just sharing the pictures around to his friends.
And his half of his face was in it.
Yeah, his face was in it, but the room had a red light in it, so it's called the Red Room.
Show Salah saying he has never talked to any other woman.
Oh yeah, the skank. She's really mad at Kybella.
Mm-hmm. Totally Kybella's
Not
fault.
her husband.
No, not his fault at all.
Etc. Etc.
Oh boy.
Uh-oh.
So he was being open at that moment, so I believe he was being honest. So
She
when I weigh
believes
the
he was
good
being
versus
honest.
bad, which is this one incident, I think our love and marriage is worth saving. He is very sorry and is willing to make it up to me in every way
very
possible
sorry
for
you
as
got
long as it
caught.
takes. I don't want to break up our family over this. This
family.
incident has revealed that we need to communicate better our intimate wants and needs and feelings.
Are you
We will
gonna
work
fix
on our
those for him?
personal marriage privately. Now, the amount of hate I've been getting over taking back my husband is just ridiculous and insane, if I'm being honest. So the key term I want to focus on is my marriage. MY space MARRIAGE. Not the
Good
internet's
spelling.
marriage. not the hater's marriage, my marriage. Which means, other than this mishap, no one knows much about my marriage at all. Heck,
Your fake marriage.
The real marriage, duh.
A lot of you are still speculating on whether we are even married at all or not. So
You're
She's
not.
fucking angry in this.
She should be angry. She's an idiot.
She's angry at everybody who is not the one she should be angry at. She's angry at everybody.
So it's safe to say that behind closed doors, no one really knows the
Thinking
dynamic.
further, we don't know what happened in Thailand, but I do remember her saying something about there were messages on his phone.
And then she saw something on his the internet search history. So she
was upset about something, but she didn't give us details about what it was, other than something about Salad's phone.
Have we had religion talk? I feel like we probably have.
No, we've not.
Mishap, no one knows much about my marriage at all. Heck, a lot of
You didn't know. You need another?
No, I have this one.
Okay. She lost 2 of her lovers to Beezers, lost her cat to FFG, about to lose a foot to the Beatus. The shits keep on coming, eh, Chantel? Thank you, Salad Skidmark.
Oh, boy. What a name.
The Raven Corax. This is mad levels of I can fix him.
It sure is.
He'll
never do it again.
It truly is. Y'all, sweet and spicy Dorito slap. Dude, sweet and spicy anything is pretty fucking good. Like the Lay's Sweet Heat Barbecue. Those are fucking delicious. This is some mad levels. I can fix him. I'm trying to think. I'll think on it for a minute. Hold on.
of you are still speculating on whether we are even married at all or not. So it's safe to say that behind closed doors, no one really knows the dynamic and how we treat each other. Period.
Nobody knows. We keep it super private.
Right. It's super private. You can't put your hand on his knee during a live stream. He can't hold your hand. You guys can't hug publicly, but he can send his dick to other women and talk about all kinds of nasty things with complete fucking strangers on the internet. Isn't that weird, Chantal?
I didn't even think about that.
Isn't that weird?
He won't kiss her publicly.
Right.
But he will send his dick pic to random internet women.
Yep.
Wowzers. Does this count as I won't talk about drama?
Yeah.
Right. Drink and the rat and cat. Double drink.
Period. But I do, though. And I live my life. I share it, but in the end, I live it, and the only right you have is your opinion, which without the experience of living my life is not very credible.
Well, then you shouldn't put your whole life on the fucking internet if you don't want people to have an opinion on it, you dumb bitch.
I appreciate all your support, I really do, but when it comes to life, I have a right to make decisions that are fully my own. Salah.
Be quiet! Shut
Yes.
up!
Why do I feel like this message is meant for her family and anyone close to her who is giving her good advice to leave him?
Right.
Yeah.
Is an amazing man,
Thank
but he
you,
is
Emma.
also human, just like every one of you, though some, I'm not sure anymore, are actually human.
Well, that, my good friend, is against terms of service under the guise of dehumanization.
Ooh.
I'm talking about Gore World. But anyway, he's not.
It's the fucking smugness on this fat poop eater lover
Yep.
is going, some of you aren't even human, Gora World. Fucking shut the hell up, dumbass. Holy shit. Now, you know what? Honestly, I can see why other reactors get so fucking frustrated with her.
Yeah. Galia says Syrian men always want to be dogs. It's their thing. That's interesting.
Well, that's part of the reason why no country wants. Maybe.
Thank you, Galia.
The audacity. She is literally getting ready to fly back to the deluxe fart box in Kuwait.
Yep.
To
She's
eat
going to help
shit.
him with his fetishes.
She is literally going to eat shit.
Mm-hmm.
And she goes,
Yes, she is.
you're not human.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God. I can accept what Salah did was cheating, but Chantel Also cheating by hanging out with Pete's and hiding it from her husband. As far as I'm concerned, they deserve each other.
That's
true. I agree.
Mm-hmm.
You're not wrong. But
very true.
It's just this level of this is some high level caucasity. The fucking the smugness about it.
So smug.
The smugness is what's getting me. You gonna play?
You notice
some,
that
I'm not
there's
sure.
only pictures of him being affectionate with the cat, not Chantal?
Anymore are actually human. I'm talking about Gore World.
The lion, the witch, and the audacity of this bitch. No, this is for sure Funkle activities. Yeah, I'll agree to that for sure.
But anyway, he's not perfect. YouTubers are not perfect, far from it, and that's why you're even watching me. But I will tell you,
Just insult everybody, why don't you?
Yep.
if you're watching for a train wreck, you will be watching for a long time because this train
Ma'am,
Chantal, I can't think of.
she hasn't been on the tracks for years.
Actually, you know what? Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. Yep. Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Uh-huh.
That was good.
Yep. So drink twice. Sharing his darkest desires with a stranger. Don't worry, guys. He opens up my car door.
Right.
Oh.
A-okay.
Mm.
You all are not human.
If you're looking for a train wreck, you're going to be watching for a while. I can't. The only worse train wreck I have seen than a 450-pound Canadian diabetic death fat flying back to Kuwait to go keep an eye on her poop-eating husband. The only train wreck worse I can think of happened in East Palestine, Ohio, and evacuated a small city.
Oh, God.
That's it.
Oh, boy.
just keeps going. It hasn't stopped yet. I know you're
I
hoping
mean,
for
we
a
all
crash.
saw the Tom Harlock video today, and just the
I haven't.
train wreck after train wreck after train wreck that has been Chantal her entire time on YouTube. Ugh.
Baba Yaga said, Jinx, that ain't train wreck, that's East Yeah, this is fucking bad.
But you know why it never happens? I have safety features, my friends. It's called God. And
Yeah, it's a
Hold on.
fire extinguisher in your car.
When I loot from Poltergeist, when I loot my bestie into Girl World, I never thought Welcome to the Shit Show would be literal.
from it, and that's why you're even watching me. But I will tell you, if you're watching for a train wreck, you will be watching for a long time because this train just keeps going. It hasn't stopped yet. I know you're hoping for a
It's not
crash,
on the tracks,
but you know
though.
why it
It's
never
just
happens?
Coasting along.
Oh, I'm trying to hear what she says.
But I will tell you, if you're watching for a train,
God damn it, can't I just fucking get it?
Do you have to keep replaying over and over?
I'm
We can hear it.
trying to hear what she says.
We all heard
you
it.
will be watching for a long time because this train just keeps going. It hasn't stopped yet. I know you're hoping for a crash, but you know why it never happens? I have safety features, my friends. It's called God.
You just said in the car the other day you don't even believe in God anymore.
So
Remember?
Check religion talk, and you have seatbelts and fire extinguishers too, so don't forget about that.
Yeah, right?
Where are you going?
Making my drink. Husband is doing it.
What drink?
This one in this cup.
What? I just asked if you needed more, and you said no, I have one.
Where's the soda?
You just said you didn't want one.
I lied.
Guys, anybody want a tall blonde? It's a bird, it's a plane, no, it's scat man. Okay, I'm done. Possibly. Not sure. Still deciding. Don't be done. We're here. We're in it to win it, baby. We're partying tonight. We're going big. Celebrating 18th Planet.
Planet.
Platelet.
Platelet.
Platelet?
Platelet. Blood
Donation.
platelets.
Proud of myself. Platelet. Oh, nicely done. Casually aging gamer. I claim Shelly. Take her.
Who claims me?
Badussy.
Thank you, Badussy. I claim
And
you as
praying and giving my stresses to him. And
Yeah, we're going big tonight, man. We ain't got
Put
no
alcohol in the
party.
beverage.
We ain't got shit to do. We're going big tonight, baby.
appreciating bad
Bring
moments
in my drink.
and only thinking how I can grow from them. So all in all, the good in
get
our
too
marriage
strong.
greatly outweighs the bad. We have built a nice little life together as a pet family, and it's cozy and loving, but nothing and no one is perfect.
Okay,
and I
that's
am
good.
willing to
We've built a nice life as a pet family.
Mm-hmm.
The fuck does that even mean?
Pathetic.
look past this, provided it does not happen again. And like I said, if it ever did,
Provided it does not happen again. But what if it does, Chantal?
But I thought
What if it happens again next week? Are you going to leave?
But
No.
I thought you just said you know for a fact it's not going to.
She knows now, or Salad knows now, that she's not going anywhere. He can do whatever the fuck he wants. She isn't going anywhere.
Yep, she will stay his little pay piggy.
Yep.
Prepared to deal with the consequences. So going forward, I will mostly be doing content that involves close to no personal life stuff. I want to do videos on cooking, healthy, travel, and vlogs, and shopping hauls,
so things
and
you're never gonna do. That cat is too fucking cute. Look at
really
that cat.
becoming obsessed
Look at
with
her
being a new
face.
me. You know, boring
her
stuff, I
face.
guess. Anyways, thanks for listening. I know most will not understand this decision, but you don't
I don't think anybody... nobody understands this decision.
No.
have to. For those
not
who do
surprised,
and
though.
continue to support me, I thank you. I have seen comments of people saying they will stop watching me if I choose to save my marriage. Well, you are free to do as you wish, and so am I. Now, I want to touch on something important, actually. I know some people will think I'm weak for forgiving him.
You are.
Yes.
You're stupid. That's all.
Yes.
I gave this a lot of thought and realized that it actually takes a lot, and I mean a lot of strength, to go through the motions of forgiveness for something like this.
It's weird that you did it in 2 fucking days.
Right?
It's a lot of strength.
She's so strong.
It takes inner strength to control your emotions enough to think rationally about the situation and evaluate our relationship and its worth as a whole. It takes
I can see her doing...
Oh yeah, she's got
She's got the hands up.
Yep.
strength to forgive someone for wronging you. It takes strength to hold it together
Strength.
when everything
It takes strength.
is falling apart. Oh, and the big question here
No, it takes... exactly, Jenny. It takes desperation.
Yep.
is, once a cheater, always a cheater?
Yeah.
I don't believe so, because this is a term that has actually been debunked.
Are we
Women
going to
go
get...
back at least 8 times.
Yeah, are we going to get some statistic like that?
Right.
Also, men can grow and change, and I'm hoping this is the case here. And if not, I'll
You're
deal.
hoping.
Well, it went from I know for a fact to if and I hope real quick.
Like always. Guess I'll find out eventually if my choices were a good thing. Actually, here are some facts that may
Oh, yay!
Dude,
Statistics.
she's... Open the microphone yelling, here are the facts about how my husband wants to poop on people, and that's okay. Jesus Christ.
shed some light on the situation. Infidelity affects 1 in every 2.7 couples, and most, 65% to 70%, stay together after.
Yeah, that's if they have a marriage of like 10 years and a family
A
and a
relationship
mortgage.
worth keeping.
You guys have a cat
Mm-hmm.
that doesn't even like you.
Yep.
Most partners engaged in infidelity actually want to stay in their
Right. They don't want to get caught.
Yeah, if they didn't want to be in the relationship, they would just leave. Why is she yelling into the microphone? Because she's mad.
Or anger.
relationships. So it's not, again, a situation that's black and white, and unless you're living it and you are in this relationship, you don't really have a right to tell me what to do with my own life. Or even get personally affected by my decision.
No, Chantal, nobody cares. That's what I think. She thinks people are fucking that invested in shit. No, we're...
Because you're hungry fucking whore.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
No, Foodie, we're just laughing at you.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you don't seem to understand. We're not personally invested. We're not mad. We're laughing at you, not with you.
Mm-hmm.
decisions. We're not tight like that, okay?
Anyway, I just really
Girl,
miss the Middle East and my family there. And
She waited 5 minutes, lost her momentum, and now now it's low BMI.
Yep.
I wish you all a happy new year and see you in the next one.
What a fucking loser.
Oh, boy.
Holy shit. What a loser, man. Q, no one cares? At least